Hey, 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 this is your recap auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And guess what? We back, baby. Back with what, auntie? The front porch. Yeah, we sitting on the front porch without moo moo on, honey. It's a nice breezy day here in the Carolinas. And I want to feel that wind blowing. Yeah, so this is one of my moo moos that I got from TikTok. Tick tock. Yeah, that the one with yeah. This is one of them. The other ones should be coming really, really soon. They're more solid and they be off the shoulder, handy. That's the one I really want. Yeah. So we are here to read you guys' comments. For those of you who are new, we have a whole lot of new subscribers who have come here. Since let me make sure this microphone is on. Yeah, y'all know I'm using a comb, a comb baby for my microphone holder. um, for those of you who are new, I read your comments. I used to read all the comments from all the previous weeks when it comes to the front porch. The front porch is just us sitting on the front porch and y'all telling me y'all comments about that day's episode or the week's episode or the weeks prior. And I actually read your comments. Yeah, I do because your comments are definitely important over here. They really are. But eventually, honey, it got out of hand. I'm an actress, so I started doing some shows and it got back, and I just couldn't catch up. I just couldn't catch up, and I got some real, people who be dropping some real knowledge on these videos. They be dropping, and it ain't just one paragraph. You got people who be dropping two, three, four, five paragraphs, baby, and they all of them are good. So I needed to figure out a way that I wanted to come back and bring the front porch talk F PT so that you guys can know that your comments are important over here. Because I know I started this. I'm just, catching up everybody who's new, y'all. So all of y'all old heads, y'all already know. But when I first started recapping about a year ago, this show and every other show, especially this one because it was brand new. I wanted to connect with people who were of the same community. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get with them and see what they're talking about. And so at the end of each video, people will say, let me know your thoughts, say something below, blah, 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 blah. So I would say something, and ain't nobody say shit to me. Ain't nobody respond. So I get it when you have a lot of subscribers. I get it. It's hard. But I'm like, goodness gracious, you couldn't have said thank you or put a heart or, a F you or something. Damn. So I started making sure that each and every person that says something on my channel, I reply, whether it's a heart, a thumbs up, or a smiley face or words. I make sure that I take the time to respond. I really, really do, because your words are definitely important over here. And that's the reason why I started this series called The Front Porch Talk. Again, I was doing it, Lord Jesus, once a week, and then when I tell y'all, it took me about 3 hours just to read through all of the comments, and it just got so overwhelming. I love that y'all are talking. I don't want y'all to stop talking. Please don't stop. Please keep talking, because I love the comments, and a lot of you guys bring some really great ideas, and you help me really think about some of these scenarios in a different light. So that's why I love the conversation. I was in a relationship before, not the one I'm in now, where my words didn't matter much. It was like talking to somebody and it didn't matter. In his mind, I was sounding like wah 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 wah. That's not what I wanted. I want somebody who can talk and listen and communicate. That's part of any relationship. Definitely if it's going to last. If y'all see my light keep going on and off, it's my laptop. She keep falling asleep. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to start a series that was called The Front Porch. So ChatGPT, honey, helped me come up with that title as if we're sitting on the front porch having a good time, talking, tripping out, honey, slapping out thighs, honey, laughing with our moo-moos on, just having a good time. When I first started reviewing and recapping this show, I used to do it on camera and I called it the Moo Moo Review, and I would wear my moo-moos. If you look at the first maybe 20 episodes of me coming on here, I was in my other office. I'm having some roof work done and ceiling work done in that room. So I'm hoping to have that fixed within the next 6 months or so. we'll see it, and I can have my little curtain back up and do, my wall and everything back up and really decorate that room the way I really want to. But I was getting tired of coming on camera because I'm so extra. And it was the lights and the hats, and I was doing a lot. So I was like, well, let me try audio because I did see another person on here doing audio, and it seemed to have worked for them. I'm not going to say whether it's a him or her. It seemed to have worked for them pretty good. So I said, let me start talking, just doing and actually adding another flair. But because I am an actress, I wanted to add a little more texture. I didn't want to just review the show. I wanted to take you through the journey. As a matter of fact, somebody had just put a remark on one of my videos from like episode number 54. She said, thank you so much for giving the whole episode because I can't see it no more on my app. I was like, see, I had to follow what the spirit told me to do, and I did it. So it's my goal to really try to hit each and every scene, and I find different things on the scene that might look odd, or because again, I'm looking for from an actor's eye, and I'm looking from a fan's point of view as well. But my actor's eye really is more sharper. My fan's point of view is like more emotional. But my actor's eye, I'm very, very locked in on outfits, blocking, props, lighting, microphones. Make sure mine is still on. I'm always looking at all of that. Hair. I'm looking at all of that. This year will be my 15th year in the acting industry, and I'm really excited about some amazing things that are coming my way that I haven't tapped into. I only focused on theater, but now I'm trying to move into TV and film, and I have some things that I'm working on the background, and I'm hoping to God that it works out for me, and y'all will see me more than just on here. You might see me someplace else, baby. You never know. I want to do commercials. I want y'all. My old rascals already know, and we call ourselves the rascals here because that's what you guys wanted to call yourselves, the rascals. So we are the rascals, baby. We are the Rascals. We're here. We're Recap Auntie. That's me. My name is Shar. And I had to give that little feedback and update with everybody because we have a whole lot of new people here that just showed up. So thank you for coming by. Thank y'all for my old and seasoned rascals for popping their heads back up. And we old as hell, honey. Everybody around here is 55 and up, except for a few people sprinkled here and there. But my analytics tells me that most of the people who watch my videos are women that are in their 70s and that African American. So y'all love me, don't y'all? And I also just to let you know, again, the newbies, y'all old heads already know. My mom passed away back in 2023, but she was a lover of soap operas. So she loved when I was younger, she used to love All My Children, General Hospital, One Life, definitely One Life to Live, Ryan's Hope. Oh my God, everything that was on ABC, Loving, all of that. But then when she got married to her husband, and then she moved up to New York for a little bit to be with her husband and my aunties and them, she started watching Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful. So Young and the Restless was her shit. I never could get into Young and the Restless, but I would hear her talk to her sisters. A couple of her sisters did also pass away when the pandemic first came. I call it pandemic. Yeah. When the pandemic first came back in 2020, we lost two aunts back to back in May. The pandemic came in March, but I had one aunt who passed away in May, and then the one who lived with her, who had never been sick a day in her life, passed 2 months later because back then we didn't have no damn shots. We didn't have none of that. So my aunt who passed first, she was diabetic, and she just had this nasty cough. You try to make sure your relative is cool, and then doggone, she coughing, they not covering her mouth, and back then shit, you could cough and people be dropping dead. I remember this one time, this lady in Chicago was coughing. I think that was she. Yeah, she was a passenger getting on a bus, and the bus driver was driving the bus, and she got on the bus and just coughed on him. He didn't think nothing of it, honey. Within that week, that man was gone. He dead. So those sisters are the ones that she used to talk to a lot. But then when they passed away, she started getting her other sisters. Her other sisters had started watching Young and the Restless, so they were watching it all the time. So when she finally transitioned, her goal, her dream was to be home because she was in the hospital for a little bit. She was like, I want to be home. Last time I saw her, she was like, I want to be home. So she went home, and then when her husband had called me, I could hear Young and the Restless playing in the background. They used to turn that damn TV up so loud. I could barely hear him, but I knew that she was there listening because she was so comatose, y'all. My mother wasn't speaking. She just looked so different. She was so different. I just didn't recognize her. But she wanted to be home. So when he finally called me back, maybe a couple of hours later, you could hear my sister screaming in the background. Everybody said that she was gone. But I know for a fact that her last wish was to be home. And in the background, Young and the Rest was playing on the TV. I'm not getting choked up because of that. I'm just getting choked up because I had a piece of cookie in my throat. So yeah, I can comfortably sit here and tell that story without being choked up. I'm still shocked that she gone. Like again, y'all, we on the front porch, so we talking, right? Okay. Still tripping, y'all. I know y'all like, sure, you say that all the time. I am. It's fresh. My father passed away in 2007. So it's been a while, for him. But for her, I'm like, oh no, lady, you just bounced. But as sick as she was, man, I wouldn't want her to be here to endure that pain. That lady, like, I think within a year, she was gone. She, like I said, she caught the vid around her birthday. Her birthday was August the 30th. She went to Las Vegas. She said she knew that she was sick when she got on that plane because she lived in DC at that time. She went to go visit with her husband to see her son-in-law get married. Came back. She knew she got on that plane sick because I asked her. I said, "Did you know you were sick when you got on that plane?" She said, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I knew I was sick." So it just never shook off of her. It was like it went from that to pneumonia. She had a stroke. It just really did a doozy on her little body. It really did. She lost so much weight, and then she just didn't want to eat. She didn't want to talk. Then she finally got better. She did. She got better. She was able to drive around and everything. I would check up on her. Then she would just go back down again. That blood, they would give her transfusions almost every week. It would be once a month, no, once every 3 months, and then start becoming once a month. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Then it started becoming once a week. Then it was more often. Then I was like, okay. So, one final blow to her was she was a stubborn cookie. So she was in the hospital, had to pee. I think I told the story before, and the nurse, it was a male nurse who told her that, ma'am, Miss such such, we're gonna go, and I got to go and check on somebody else. Can you hold it, you know so I could go take care of them? I'll be right back. And so she told him nope. That thing, she was something else, honey. So he went to go take care of the other patient, so because she didn't want to pee on herself. And so she got up out of the bed and slipped and fell. It wasn't the hospital's fault. Slipped and fell, hit her head, which again, she was already having this bleeding problem on the inside because of the strokes and everything. When that injury happened, when she hit her head, it just, like, within a month she was gone because she hit her head, she got up, and then she fell again. So when I finally saw her, I saw the stitches in her head. Um, it was something else how she went through that, but she was a stubborn little cookie. Wasn't nobody gonna tell her what to do. And from that, the doctors told them because the bleeding was so intensive with the leukemia and the blood disease that she had, there was nothing more that they could do. There were no transfusions that she could have that would save her. None. So it was just a matter of days. So she stayed long enough. And I think I told y'all about the fact that my sister had told me that I needed to come home. That was around Halloween. And I was just gonna go up there to check up on her and come back. Now my car never had any issues, never had no car issues. On my way up there, my car just broke down. I was like maybe an hour outside of my daughter's city. So I had to get AAA and everything. So I feel like on the spiritual realm, something caused my car to break down so that I wouldn't have to come back home and do all that driving. Something caused me to stay up there an extra week. And while I was there, she passed away. So, because I was gonna go up there for Halloween and then come right back so I could be at work. Honey, I couldn't. I didn't even. Did I have my computer? No, I didn't have my computer because again, I was just going up there to make sure she was all right and coming back home. But my car broke down. I couldn't come back home until my car was fixed. It took about about a few days. I had to wait till I got paid, get my car fixed. But all of that happened, and while I was there, she passed away. I think that she waited for me to come home. I think that she waited for me to come home. Some type of stuff happened. Y'all know, y'all. I'll be talking about that witchy poo power. Y'all see my little flasks in the back. One was what I used for a play. The other one is a Ma Rainey's Black Bottom flask in the background, and I have my little chakra trees and stuff here that I have. But I always say witchy poo power. And I think that some type of divine intervention caused me to stay home longer than what I planned, and that 3-day trip turned into a 2-week trip. And yeah, and this has been interesting. It's been interesting, a new normal to be on this earth without your parents. And I know you guys have really given me some words of encouragement. You never really get, it never really gets, you can't never really heal from it, because the person who gave you life, that lady was something else, honey, something else. A lot of personal stuff that's going on that I will not share, but all I ask that you do is just keep praying for Auntie, that things can be restored in a new light, and that you know everything will come to the light and everybody will be in a good space, because I'm good. I'm wonderful. God is blessing me on so many levels. I am wonderful. But my baby sister, she depended solely on my mom for communication, I mean, just everything. Not financially, because she's very independent, but she really talked to my mother not just one time a day, but three, four, 5 times a day. And it's really been tough on her. It's really been tough on her. But she's strong. She's a Libra baby. She'll be just fine. She's very, very strong. But otherwise, that's the reason why I started this channel. And also, I want to be on the show. I want to be on Beyond the Gates. I heard it is tough though. It's tough. It's tough learning lines in one day. And one of the things that I needed to do was it's for something else. It's not Beyond the Gates, but it's for something else that I had to do. And learning lines. And one day I was like, woo, child, this was tough. That's why I had to cut y'all off. I had to cut off everything. I had to, that boo, I love you, but he was at the Panthers game last night because he had to work the game. Bless his heart. Them Panthers did well. They did as well as they could. But I had to turn everything off so I can really lock into this script. So I'm hoping that what I read for comes to pass. So y'all just pray for me. Pray, 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 pray. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to catch up on. What's going on with y'all? Y'all let me know what's going on with y'all. How's everything going? Happy New Year. It's a wonderful new year. Our show is doing really well with this script. I love the script. The script have some really great lines. Y'all hear my reactions on the damn audios. I'm loving the script. I'm loving how they are pivoting Leslie's character. Because I felt that she was too desperate. I didn't say I like her character. I like how they're pivoting her. I think that she's still being really stupid about how she's going to be handling Joey. Joey is nobody to fuck with. So I can't wait to see how that's going to roll. Debating about this Marcel situation. When they talked last week, she said, "Oh, I want to do some celebrations," and he was like, "Be careful, bitch, about you hooking up with Joey now. He ain't nobody you need to fuck with." So it sounds like to me, he's like, it sounds like to me you doing some type of, you gave a confession, because she was like, well, so am I. I'm not nobody to fuck with either. He's like, all right, sounds like that's a confession to me. So it sounds like to me he's still doing this good cop, bad cop ish stuff on the inside. I don't know what Marcel's MO is. He's claiming from Elon that he's gonna do what he needs to do to get her to confess. But I feel like his feelings are gonna get involved at some point. I think he's gonna die. I think he's gonna die. He's not gonna retire. I don't think so. And that bitch might wind up taking Sheila. Y'all don't know what Sheila is. Sheila is Marcel's yacht. That's a hoopty. That's what they said. The thing need a lot of repair. All right. Well, I've been talking for 20 minutes. I got to make this stretch because I don't know. This particular episode, I think it had over 400 views. I told you I was going to pick the episode that has the most views for the week. And of course, it's Monday's episode because it has, it was the first episode for the week. Let me make sure I'm looking on my laptop to make sure. Because I mean, y'all got damn Thursday and Fridays neck and neck. I ain't never had that many views in one day. Like I said, with YouTube, sometimes they don't like it when you have do two videos in a day, but I did it yesterday and I ain't never had this many in one day before. So that's good. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all more than you even know. I really, really do. And Jen's boo, he coming. Jen, huh? See, teach dad. Ashley's boo. Damn, I keep wanting to call that girl Jen, because that's her real name. Oh, if y'all don't know, I am using my laptop right here. Told you I have a new laptop that I need to figure out and learn. That's gonna be strictly content, strictly content. This is for you guys, but when I want to do the I think I told you guys that I wanted to do StreamYard where I can bring you on camera and y'all can say hi, we can talk and laugh and cry. So I'm planning on doing that uh February on the 22nd. I have to do something online with somebody, so I don't think I'll be able to do that then. But I'll let you guys know. It might be like the week before, uh one of those weeks. So that same week I'm going to the New Edition concert. So I have to determine that what I'm going to do it. I might do it maybe on March the 1st. We'll see. We'll see. But it'll be a culmination of us doing that whole year of reviewing Beyond the Gates. I'll definitely be doing it then. I'll be nervous, but I'll be good. I'll be good. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. But yeah, the video that has the most views for this week was on Monday, and that's the one that has Marcel and Leslie on the front cover of the thumbnail. So that is what we have for the comments for the week. So let me go ahead and read the first one. We have S Parker 7768. Hey S Parker, hi my love. She says, "Girl, James was talking about the Count Sesame Street. Can't unhear this." My big brother James, the resident gentleman. I gave him that name since day one because he gives so much profound and heavy talk. I mean, James, you better bring your ass on camera when I do it because I want to see what you look like. If you don't have to, you don't have to. But he gives so much profound words and comments. I really enjoy what he has to say. He'll come up. He always comments on the show, but he'll also bring some other extra things. Whether he talking about Y50, Count Dracula, he'll just talk about everything, and I love it. I love it. And again, he's my father's namesake. My father's name was James, so you remind me so much of him. Very, very knowledgeable and knows everything. So thank you. You're like my father incarnate. That's what you feel like to me. You're more than just a big brother to me. You really are like such a great person, and I really do appreciate you. You bless me with coin. Oh, I just really do appreciate you, James, more than you even know. But yeah, he said that when I do Tomas's voice, that I sound like damn Count Chocula. I mean, count from damn Sesame Street, not from the damn cereal box from damn Sesame Street. You a trip, James. But thank you, S. Parker. Thank you, my love. We have NM985. She says, "I love, 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 love Danny's rainbow sweater dress and boots. Wasn't it cute? Girl, that sweater dress was so cute. It was like striped on one side and on the other. That thing was nice. The black and white boots too. I just didn't like her ass laying in bed with them damn boots. Girl, you just came from outside, girl. Why is you laying in your damn bed with them boots? Didn't like that. Right? Didn't like it. We have my girl Jasmine Williams, 5565. Hey Jasmine, that's my sis. She says, "Come on now, Auntie. It has to take more than one episode of the Couture Clown not emotionally abusing Eva, disrespecting Nicole, thirsting after Ted, and the usual wave of the fake Mae West infused nastiness for you to be on the Leslie, Dana, Anna, Sherry, Delulu bandwagon. That was just a bit man comic relief. She will be back to the maximum nastiness by Friday." And as I said, we all know that. Yeah, I mean, I just like that they are twisting and turning her character. Girl, I be looking from a actress point. I'm noticing it, and I'm not on her side, but I love Trisha now. I ain't gonna front. That bitch coming here right now, I will be kissing all over her cheeks. Now I ain't gonna lie, I love me some Trisha Man Grant. The bitch is bad. Now, if she wins a Tony, no, what is it? A daytime Emmy, I'm gonna cry for her too. But I want that Carla. I want Carla, aka Danny, to win. That bitch, they setting her up to win. They are setting her up to win. Jasmine also says, thanks again, Auntie, for the hilarious daily grind. You're so talented. Real rascals know. Thank you, my love. Jasmine, you know I love you, girl. You know I love you, girl. Jasmine, if you don't know Jasmine, everybody brings the truth, but Jasmine is the reader, baby. Jasmine reads. Her and Peace Angel. Who else be reading on here? Everybody be reading, actually. Scent. Everybody be reading. Miss Pearly Call. Everybody be reading. When I say read, meaning they just tell the truth, but in a very diva zesty way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. We have Jasmine. She also says the clown was as nasty and as cartoonish as ever. Go choke on the damn donut. That's that donut that she bought for Marcel. Remember, she bought this brown paper bag at Orphe Jeans, and then he after they done did the do. Child, she bought him a donut. I'm like, damn, that's all you had in there. She says filthy trash and designer duds. Justice for Laura. I love it when she says justice for Laura. Because we do want some damn justice for Laura. That girl did all that shit to her and got Laura scared of her ass. And still walking around there twitching around. Think that every man wants her. And every man don't want your ass. Joey told you on Friday, "Hey, don't touch me." She's like, oh, okay. Ooh, she felt that. Oops, my bad. I loved it. Loved it. We have Tayson 219. Hey Tayson, hey boo. Tayson says, Auntie, the scene that I can't wait to see is when Miss Anita and Kat have their talk. She is the only grandchild that hasn't been to the palace. I feel as though that will be a hard hitting moment. It's going to be. I feel like it too. Like I said, if that girl found it hard for her to go over there and celebrate with her grandmammy, with them doing the damn Mardi Gras, I didn't her she thinks she gonna see Miss Anita when she shave off her hair and she could barely talk and be weak. She didn't think about that shit. She really didn't. Jasmine says, hopefully Anita can set that aloof, sunshine walking simpleton straight. Yeah, I mean, I hope that, well, she's going to see her now because she did make a promise and said that uh she gonna be there for her family at the damn restaurant with damn Tomas. His old he gonna cheat when Loretta bring her ass. That motherfucker gonna cheat because Loretta's like, oh, she's like a snake. It's something about her. Somebody brought Loretta's ass there. I have a feeling. Somebody brought Loretta's ass there. I promise you they did. Somebody did. That girl ain't just pop up in damn Fairmont Crest for nothing. We got J Way Z3088. Hey Jay. Jay was in the live chat with me a couple of weeks ago. Says everyone on the show have real jobs except Danny and Andre. I think they're just simply bed sheet testers. Wow. Not bed sheet testers. The way Kat treats Tomas is verbally abusive at times. It is. It is. She even warned him that she's not easy to get along with if they moved in together. Yeah, she did say that. She gave him a warning. She did say that shit. We have Miss Sandra McFarland, 2688. She says, girl, every time you do that darn whispering ass Jacob voice, I holler. Mwah! That's what I want you to do, baby. I want you to holler. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra. Thank you, girl. James says both Jacob and Tomas whisper talk. Tomas would sound like a whispering Count Chocula. Not a whispering Count Chocolate, James. Wow. Thanks, bro. Okay, we have Teach Jazz. That's another one. Teach Jazz. She will be 70 this year. So I'm I love that you guys come and spend your time with me. She says it was interesting that Tomas said to Jacob that he didn't want to speak out of term about Cat, but he had no problem speaking out of term about Cat to Eva in season one. Right? Wasn't that something? Y'all talking about he didn't want to speak out of turn, but yeah, when it came to Eva, honey, she ain't want to. She ain't want to. Oh, she didn't want to. I got you. You know, it's like I don't like the fact that you told her. I just don't. But see how that turned out. Teacher Jazz also says, great to see Shanice not back down from Leslie. Right. It looked like Leslie realizes Shanice is not intimidated by her. Well, she ain't. Good for Shanice. Justice for Laura. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And House of Sir James, he just responded. He says, yeah, I saw that and I'm happy. Hey, House of Sir James. Hey, my love. That's another one of our wonderful rascals. All of them are, everybody's wonderful. That's a wonderful guy. He blesses me as well. If y'all want to follow him on Instagram, it's Sir James, baby, be showing, go over there and see for yourself. Go see. Thank you, boo. Let's see what else. We sometimes they'll show two damn comments. Teacher Jazz says Jacob and Naomi need to mind their own business, and I was glad that Marcel set him straight. I like the scenes with Marcel and Leslie. We needed some comic relief after the heavy episodes that we just went through with Anita and family. I agree. I agree. I definitely agree, Teacher Jazz. Yeah, we needed this. They give me like 1970s vibe. I can't lie. I do like it. I really do. It's given a good roller coaster ride. It's not always low. It's giving me highs and lows, and I like it. Jasmine Williams says that cranky witch and whispering cop need to go find a hotel somewhere and stay out of grown folks' business. Yeah, I think her ass is pregnant. I think her ass is pregnant. I think Naomi is pregnant. Crystal Waters 4426. Hey, Crystal. Crystal's another one. Crystal will always set me straight. Now, Sean, you know that you said in episode number blah blah. Now you know my crystal clear waters, baby. She gonna definitely make sure she set Auntie straight. But I don't take offense to it. I like again. I'm an actress, and I got to keep y'all engaged. They call it engagement. YouTube wants to make sure that we keep you all engaged. So there might be some things that I'm going to say that will cause engagement. And that's why I do what I do. I'm very smart. Okay, Crystal says, how is it selfish that Kat doesn't want to be tested? Like Ted feels, it's her prerogative to know or not know if she has a gene. Her body, her choice, damn it. Crystal already said what I said, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal, as always, honey. Like I said, I'm an actress, honey. I bring I bring the audience and the emotion and the engagement. That's what I have to do. Right? Yeah, I mean, if the girl didn't want to get tested, like I told y'all in one of my audios, there was a lot of stuff that people wanted me to do, and if I didn't want to do it, I ain't doing it. If I wanted to do it, I did it. Plain and simple. So I get it. I understand it. But we found out that it was good if she didn't get tested because I mean, if she didn't need to because her mammy didn't have the BRCA gene. Okay, so we have Jasmine Williams. She says the entire family is going through a crisis and trying to be strong and proactive. This entitled twit, for those of you all don't know, Jasmine Williams cannot stand Cat. She's Team Eva. This entitled twit wants no part of it, nor is she supportive of the other women. Instead, she slams tequila and bitches at Tomas for everything and bitches at her cousin for nightly talk about it. Maybe when she finally takes her selfish RB hat wearing ass to see her grandbaby and will buy a clue and at least shut the fuck up. So sick of this selfish girl. Can't wait for her sunshine bubble to blow up when she meets her mama. Yeah, we found out that that's got to have some twist to it, y'all. It's got to be something else is gonna happen for us to find out if She's really Leslie's daughter. It's going to be something. It's got to be something, y'all. I don't know. Maybe this was too simple. Maybe they're gonna have another plot down the line. Um, Kelly underscore S. Hey Kelly, my beloved, how you doing, honey? Uh, she said I like Sean's AKA Dre's shirt. He had it. He had like a sheer black shirt on at the club with Ted. You know, Ted had on. Was that the one he had? Ted had on his periwinkled suit when they was talking at the club. I think that's the day. I don't know. MB Miss Bugs 1969. Hey Miss Bugs, how you doing, boo? She's always showing up in the live whenever I do it. She says, here's Char listening before I watch today's episode 1626. Thank you, my love. I know a lot of you guys uh don't want to, listen before you watch the show. And then there's a lot of you guys who will listen to me before you watch it, or you might do vice versa. In any case, I really do appreciate whenever you listen to it. Like I said, somebody said that they don't have access to a lot of the older episodes. So with me doing them, it's helping out. So I'm happy that I chose this angle so that people can go back and listen. Jasmine Williams also says, I swear Cat is so extra 24/7. How can anybody stand her? Yeah, I told Jasmine like, yeah, I'm very disappointed with her thus far, but I'm always Team Cat. That's what I say. I'm very much am. I just don't. Well, she's changing a little bit. Pray to God, to the soap opera gods and goddesses that you know. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Jasmine Williams also says I can't stand that clown. She talking about Leslie. There is nothing attractive about that viper. I hope Joey tells that fool that the clinic will be called the Doug McBride Project or no money. I hope so, girl. I hope so. I don't know how she thinks she gonna get it. I, she's being very cocky. Like I said, Joey has a whole company of people that he could just Nick, go get that one, go get that one, go. It's just her. You was able to commit these crimes just by yourself, and you hid it. Joey can commit crimes and people get rid of it. Like you sleeping with the enemy right now. You're fucking the man who killed Doug, and you don't even know it. You're in business with one and in bed with the other. KB662. Hey KB. Hey my love says Danny and Kat will always be my girls, right or wrong, honey. I won't. I won't ever be. I won't ever be Team Eva. I stand 10 toes down. Switching up is not an option for me. I think on that video I said that I told Kat, don't make me switch over teams. I was just like I said, I have to have some engagement, y'all. Y'all know I ain't switching over. I can't take no. Y'all can hear how I do Eva's voice, and y'all know I ain't gonna be able to switch over to her. Eva's not my girl. Kat is my girl. Kat is my boo. She's my boo. Uh Tiffy Tiff says, "Hey Tiffy F, hey my love." She says, "K, okay, I'm gonna write this day down and we'll see." So everybody think that we gonna switch teams, but no, I'm gonna always stay. I'm always gonna stay Team Cat. I just need. I know that her and Tomas ain't gonna last long. Like I told y'all about Ashley. I said Ashley is going to change, and it will not be with Andre, and it will not be with Derek. I told y'all that, didn't I? Told y'all that. I don't remember when, but it was way before now. I be knowing, y'all. I be knowing. Uh Jasmine says Danny finally had a fashion fail. Oh my god. Looks like something from Fashion Nova. It's so loud. You need earplugs to look at it. Jasmine. She talking about the sweater dress that I thought that thing was nice on her. She got the body and everything. It was pretty. I said, girl, no, it's pretty. It's pretty. It was pretty. But, everybody got their, fashion. No, yeah, yeah, But thank you. Some people might not even like this, but I love it. It's soft. It goes all the way down to my ankle, baby. I can't wait for my other ones to come. Ooh, it's so pretty. That TikTok shop, honey, gonna break me. It's real nice. Me and Boo went to go eat pho. If y'all know, it's like that soup, Korean soup please don't. If I'm wrong, y'all give me the right thing of what pho is. But it's yummy. Had to bring some of it home. He's been a little under the weather, so having that, honey, it was bringing all that up, all of it up. So he had to take some of his home. So I'm just really getting back in this Sunday from eating lunch with him. And normally does his daddy day with his kids on Sunday. So and I just be here chilling with y'all or doing some more content. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do about my second channel. Um, Jasmine says, "Hooray! We see your beautiful face. The trifecta is it, Auntie." Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, I just started doing the me coming at the beginning, at the end of the video, and doing the pictures and the voices. And I think it works. It's been working so far. Let me stop leaning on this arm. I have carpal tunnel on this one, so I lean on it so bad that sometimes it's numbing, and then sometimes it's not this left arm. When I have my glove on, it doesn't hurt because everything is tight and constrict. But I need to start leaning on my right arm. But yeah, I wanted to try something different this year, and it seems to be working. There's a lot of fucking work though. I'm about to get me an editor. I mean, me coming on camera doing the voiceovers, and then that's easy, but going through all of the episodes and matching them, it's a little difficult. It's I'm going to see if I can get me an editor to do that. If I could pay my son and the people to do it, I would. But he's in school. He's trying to graduate in May. So, I'm so proud of him. He made the dean's list. So proud of my boy. He came back safely from his cruise with his girlfriend. They had a good time, and my daughter made it safely back from her interview in Dallas. So hopefully that went well for her. If not, then keep on looking, baby. Keep on looking. Cleo Griffith. Hey, Cleo Griffith 9921. Hey, boo. Says Danny and Kat are my girls. Leslie started the episode telling Shanice to stay away from her main Tiny Tad, and ended it being in bed with Marcel. And what she said to Jacob was so nasty, wasn't it? She was just, it could have been you. Girl, his wife is sitting right over there. That's why I was saying, pointing, acting like I'm there at the restaurant, like I'm behind the counter. Girl, Naomi sitting right there. She don't give a fuck. I ain't like that. NB985 says, I agree with you, said thumbs up. And Danny and Kat are forever my girls too. Right. And as Parker 7768 says, every married man is an opportunity for her. Right. Every married man, every married man, every married man is an opportunity for Dana Leslie Thomas. Every man. Girl, if it was every man, then you would pick the single ones, bitch. It wouldn't be, is you meant to say every married man when she talked to Joey in the week. She talking about she know Nessa. What you mean you know Nessa? That's what she's gonna say next week. What the fuck you mean you know Nessa? Shit. She better not. We'll see. We'll see. We got Jamie Gibbons one. Hey Jamie. Hey. Jamie says something one time, but other than that, Jamie always coming in and just says hello. That's it. I'm surprised that James didn't tease her, because Jamie will come in here and she'll just say hello. So I appreciate your hello, girl. That means so much to me that you take the time to respond, and I'm responding back to you. Hey Jamie. We have Miss Pearly Cole. Miss Pearly Cole, she said, you are so funny, very entertaining. Marcel is definitely ready to take care of business. Girl, wasn't he, girl? That whole hotel scene had me cry. Girl, I love it when you make me work what I want. If you want this, girl, you're gonna have to make it be more than one time. That whole scene was so 1970s, honey. It had me cracking up. Had me cracking up, y'all. Miss Peace Angel, that's another reader, baby. That's another reader. Miss Peace Angel 4192 says, I know good and damn well Mama Nita did not raise Miss Danielle to put her nasty outside shoes on that damn bed. Speaking of nasty, Leslie and Marcel had me cracking up at their freak fest. Girl, I watched that thing twice. Well, I had to watch it once to get my real time reaction. And of course, I had to go back and watch it again to add the pictures. Girl, that in the video, that thing was funny to me. I can't figure out who's up to what with those two old buzzes. Is Ted's suit a pale mauve? I liked it. Yeah, I think it was periwinkle or mauve. I don't know. It's pretty. It was real pretty. Um, I'm liking Ted. We'll see with him and Shanice. We'll see. I'm liking him. I'm liking him. That cried like a baby, honey, last week, baby. Well, week before. Then when that nigga came and just showed up for them babies, I just was like torn apart. I was crying like a baby because y'all know I ripped into him bad. But when he found, we not gonna start this, all right? But when he found out them kids might be sick, he showed up for Cat. He's like, look, I'm not gonna talk you into getting the test. If you don't want to get it, you ain't got to get it. Then he turned around and went over there to Martin. I was like, man, I'm like, I felt bad that it had to get to this level, but I was so proud of him that he showed up. And then even Vernon was like, you really have been there for Nicole and the kids since this whole. He said, yeah, Nicole fam. That's my family. No matter, we ain't together no more. And Vernon seemed to be real impressed. So yeah, I thought that was really dope. That was really dope how everybody came together. Really, really dope. We got my girl Cent. Hey Cent. She says, yeah, I saw that boo boo with Danny in the bed with her shoes still on. Child. I was so mad. I said, you better not get in that bed. And she got in that bed with them damn shoes. I ain't understand that at all. I don't understand that. But Nicole didn't. When Nicole came there to hug her sissy, you saw her take her shoes off and then she got in the bed with her. So I was happy to see that. Sin says, yeah, Kat's still looking good even though with no makeup. Yeah, she did look cute with no makeup. She did. She was barefaced and stuff. She definitely did. Sin says, Shanice was like, you certainly don't scare me, Leslie. She really did. Right. And Jasmine says, yeah, she was like, let's get ready to rumble, beach. She sure was. I want to see them fight. But I think Leslie's scared of her. I think Leslie's scared of her ass. Sent says, yes, Danny looked amazing in that dress. She sure did. She sure did. Sent also says, I'm like you, Auntie, not sure what color his suit is. It was pink. It was pink. And Jasmine, she says, looks like lavender. Scratch that, more like a dusty mauve pink. It was in the pink family, honey. It was like, I don't know. It might have been like this color. It looked like it was might be like that color. Like that one. I don't know. And those are all the comments from that particular episode. So I've talked. Let me see if I want to find another one. No, no, because it's gonna be too much. And I'm just trying to do as little as possible. I don't want to overextend myself um with reading too many comments and stuff. But I mean, last week was dope. This whole, I want, like I said, I wonder, is Miss Tooney gonna shave her head? I wonder if she gonna shave her child. She shave her head. Whew. I'm gonna be done between her and Danny, or her and Miss Tamara Tooney and Carla Mosley. They both get nominated for Best Actress for a soap. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And another thing, y'all, I hope that this show lasts. I said that in the last video. I really, really do hope that this show lasts. Normally I do front porch audio, but I wanted to come on camera, today. Um, be killed, be killed. I just, got the debris of my boyfriend all over me. He was sick though, so just being around him, he gives so much good energy. So I love being around my boo. Uh, I was telling him, man, I hope this show lasts because CBS is doing some stuff that, when it comes to our community, they're dropping a lot of people. And it wouldn't surprise me if this show lasts one more season. I'm hoping that it gets through season 3. I'm really hoping that it can get through season 3. And if it doesn't, that Tyler Perry, don't write, Tyler. We don't need for your penmanship to be on this project, all right? Keep the writers on there. But Tyler Perry's checkbook is thick enough because they already record down in Atlanta that he can invest and take it over and let that damn show be a Netflix soap opera. And they probably would get more views on Netflix than they would on CBS. Then we'll have something to watch. That'll be something really great because his pockets is thick, honey. They're thick. What was her name? What's her name? Paula Jai White. She did that sometime on one of them old movies. Some old girl. Is he thick? Girl, he's thick. Girl, is he really thick? Girl, he's thick. I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of that damn movie. Her, Tisha Campbell, and Joe Torre was in it. Damn. I can't remember the name of that damn movie, but she was like, he's thick. Well, I'm talking about Tyler Perry's wallet. Tyler Perry has a really deep pocket, and I feel like he could pick up that show, and it could do better on Netflix than it does on CBS because he's all things black. I mean, we have all cultures that watches the show, but the way that they have been really the regular TV channels, ABC, CBS, NBC, it's just been different. It's just been different. And so I pray that they last one more season. Every season, I hope that they got one more. They're doing good with season 2. Like what's her name? Haley. Haley and Bill's character. She did like a quick segment on her IG, but it translates over to TikTok. And Bill had on the thick suit that we see him on with the pinstripes. He said it's wool blend. So what we're seeing now, they had recorded that back in September. So he was talking about, yeah, this damn suit is hot as fuck. It's wool. He said, yeah. She said, now I'm recording this now. It's in September. You guys will see it later. But they were talking about how much they were hot and sweating in them damn suits because it's supposed to be wintertime. So he said it was a thick wool blended suit, and it looked so good on him. I like Bill when he dresses in pinstripes. I love seeing him in pinstripes. Um, Danny ain't. I know Miss Welder. I saw one of her comments. She says, Shar, I think that you're over. I'm just going off the top of my head. Miss Welder, she says, I think you're overthinking the whole Andre, Danny, and Bill, and Naomi situation and Jacob. I said, I hope that I am. I hope that I am. And if y'all don't know, I just feel like that is still strange, so strange that Naomi is all of a sudden um wanting to know what's going on with Andre when Andre was uh confusing the fuck out of Ashley. She couldn't stand him because she was like Derek and Ashley and Ashley and Derek. Now all of a sudden she want to know, is Andre okay? How is he? I'm like, why? Why you want to know? So I'm hoping that I'm overthinking it. I really do hope that I'm overthinking it, Miss Welder. I really really do. I pray that I'm overthinking it. Um, but when Bill finds out that Danny got that gene, and we're gonna keep testing to make sure she's cancer free, which I feel like she is. Naomi broke that down. As much as I've been listening to this damn show, Naomi broke it down more than anybody. Like, look, you just have a higher chance of getting it because of the gene. There's a chance that you won't get it, but you do have a higher chance of getting it. And so you just got to, be healthy, do whatever you need to do. Eat healthy, give your body what it needs so we can try our best to delay this as much as possible or don't get it at all. So that girl just broke it down to me clear. I didn't understand it until she broke it down. Bill, that ain't gonna work. He he gonna bogart over Andre, and I see him and Danny getting back together. I see it. Now, what's gonna happen to Andre? Who knows? I don't know. I feel like Naomi will get pregnant, but it's definitely gonna be by her husband, of course. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I just wanted to throw it out there in the universe. And again, I'm offering engagement. Whether it's right or wrong, it's engagement. It's just a show. At least I ain't talking about nobody's real life situations that's going on in this world. All right, y'all. I've been talking for about an hour. I just wanted just to come on here and do the front porch, catch up with you guys, give the new subscribers just some updates and some history on why I started this series and what made me start to do the recapping. Like I said, I started on camera, then I got tired of all the theatrics and shit, and I started doing voice, and it helps. Um, and you work with me too. You really do work with me when there's some days I just can't give you all of the scenes and the pictures and stuff. And I know y'all don't mind. Yeah, I know y'all don't mind. Like I said, this past weekend was really, really busy for me. So but that should be cool. I should be cool. Back to normal. Um, I think that's it. Was that it? Sure. Think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to catch up with you guys on. So tell me what you guys are up to. Anything great? Like I said, if anybody got any hookups out there for me so I can be a guest correspondent for the daytime Emmys, baby, you send them on. Send them my way. All right? Send them on Cletus. Send them on. I'm gonna give you some nails this weekend. This month is busy. I'm going to get my Bruno Mars tickets this week for Charlotte show in April. I gotta go to a birthday little party for one of my good girlfriends. She's a wonderful young lady. She's really really sweet. Another friend of mine who's turning 40 next weekend. Me and the boo are going for that. I have the weekend. I'm taking off Friday. We got. Do we got Martin Luther King birthday off, y'all? Do we? As far as I know, we do. Because people be changing shit. I swear. So the rest of January will be pretty busy, and we got through this year. We really did. We got through it. And you guys helped me get through it. Thank y'all so much. All right, I kept looking at my microphone because sometimes this shit will cut off while I'm talking. I'll be like, damn, sound like I'm in an echo now. So let me go ahead and okay, my daughter just sent me a message. Let me see. I'm sure let me see what she got to say. Oh, well, she told me about one of her friends and stuff. I hate when I be looking at like I sometimes I look at one of these pastors off the church on YouTube, and I be in the midst of looking at their sermons and stuff. I might go out and come back. Then they put that shit on private. I said shit and preach in the same sentence. Why you put that sermon on private? That don't make no sense. You must have said something that you weren't supposed to say. I know this person I was watching, he said something about the whole Jamal Harrison Bryant situation. He did talk about what I don't think it was a bad thing, but I wonder is that the reason why he put it on private. So I'm like, man, why you put it on private? You dumb. Why? I was looking at you, giving you a view. And he be having like at least 1,000 or so people in his live views. And I'm like, people might want to come back and watch it. Why you put shit on private? I don't like when they do that stuff like that. I hate that. Can I watch it? Let me see. Okay, he's still on. So if I stay on if I stay on it on my phone, then I can finish watching it. So I'm gonna keep it on here and hopefully it don't fall off. It don't go off. Because if I try to watch it on my you know what? It might be on another channel. See, I done cussed the man then cussed the man out. And I think I was watching him. No, that's my main channel. Why in the world is he on down? Why he cut it on well, I got the wrong remote control. Got the wrong remote. What the hell? Like child, how many remotes do y'all have in y'all house? Two, three, four, 10? I know you like Shar. What is you doing? I'm trying to see if I keep him on my phone. Let me see if he's on my YouTube on the TV because I like to watch sermons on the big TV. Uh, let me look at my history. Okay, let me see. Yeah, he put it on private. Yeah, he put it on private because if I try, like, if it's on here now, I can see it on my phone. So I'm gotta look at it on my phone. Let me. I want you to know who that is. But yeah, he put that on private. So now I gotta watch it on my phone. Y'all like my case? Ain't it cute? Got this from Amazon, honey. She cute. But if you put it on, he put it on private on there, so I can't go back and see it, so I can watch it on my phone. So I'll finish watching him on my phone. All right, okay, 1 hour. All right, y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all in the next video for episode number 7. I think that's episode number 7 of Beyond the Gates. Bye 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 bye. How you?